Hi all, Darren from DA Components. Just going to do a new video talking about a maintenance clean on a solar panel. I'm going to be using the edge range Sill brush, and we're also going to be using the mini scrub pad. Hi all, Darren from DA Components. Just going to do a new video today to talk about a maintenance clean on solar panels. I'm going to be using the edge range 10-inch brush, Sill brush, running on the V-Jets. And then we've actually attached the quick release mini yellow hard stiff brush. Now I think this brush here is fantastic to get to the edges of where it all builds up with loads of moss and ingrown soil muck. So I'm just going to, if it's a maintenance clean like it is, if it was, I'd actually just put a drop of good old Orangekrush on. So I'm just going to do that and just show you how much I actually put on. Just literally like that. Be careful, you might get a splash in your face. Put that down. We're on a Univalve here. It's a standard Univalve. They have the new ones on, but we'll talk about that in a new video. So I'm just going to switch it on. When you say V-Jets, that's what you get in the edge range brushes as standard at a 10-inch brush. You just get 4 standard V-Jets. So we come at the clean. A maintenance clean on a solar panel, remember. Yeah. And the reason why I like a Sill brush as well, it actually gets round wherever you want it. Or you can actually angle it on the actual angle adapter. And you come down to the edge here where the frame is, turn the Univalve off. Now this is where the yellow mini stiff brush comes in its own. On the edges of here we see a lot of moss build up and stuff. Now with this being a really stiff brush, this actually gets right into the actual framework where that is, and especially on the bottom here. If you put a bit of pressure on there, guys, honestly, you'll see it getting right, the bristles get right into it. So if the camera comes closer, you can actually see it gets right into there with this little mini brush. So yeah, this mini brush, I really do think it comes in its own, especially when you get it into the actual, where the framework here, where it meets, it bracks it onto the actual solar panel. Because of the bristles are really stiff, this is a really hard, stiff brush, guys, and it doesn't scratch anything. But you can put a bit of pressure on there, and it gets into the crevices on that bottom edge there, and also up here as well. Turn it back off, turn the Univalve on, start cleaning. And with the edge range brush as well, if you notice, guys, what I actually did there is, I turned the Univalve off and just used the brush itself. You can actually unclip the pipe work and clip it to the mini brush and have fan jets in there. You can do that. You can do whatever you want. But that's where I think the mini brush comes in its own, cleaning solar panels on the framework to get right into the edges where the actual the panel's being made. And also, I really do think if you've got like a stubborn mark there, there's no reason why you can't use that mini brush on there. Don't think it'd take the actual lichen spores off, because you'll need a bit more of a robust pad for that, but that's on another video. So that's what we have, guys. Solar panel for maintenance cleans, running a 10-inch brush, Sill brush, Elite, and then we have the mini yellow stiff brush. Thanks a lot, Darren from DA Components.